What's up, guys? It's me, Dapp. Today is October the 12th of 2019. It's a great day. I'm very excited about what's going on with Toucan Air. I'm actually amazed at what's happening. So first off, let's just look at Tron. Let's look at it real quick. This was looking better. Now, what's interesting, I drew this because this is what I said it needed to do, but it isn't doing it. It didn't bounce. Price stayed down here because there's too much sell pressure. Even when the people bought it up down here, there's a lot of sellers in here. It's not allowing the price to get up to where it needed to get. It needs to get above here, but it's not. So it's getting weaker. It's still bullish though, because it's in an uptrend. For sure, this is an uptrend. High, low, higher low, another high, and then now we're making the next low. Now, where is the next low going to be at? Well, it can't. It's got to hold this. I mean, at worst, it's got to hold this trend right here. So it's got a lot. It's got a lot of ways that it can go down to, but you don't want it to start coming down here. Notice how that's under the cloud and stuff like that. You don't want it to go down there. I mean, unless you want to accumulate more, which I wouldn't mind if it went down there. So that's Tron price. Bankroll, banker price is doing good. Moon is tomorrow. Testnet is tonight. I'm definitely gonna participate in that testnet because they'll tell me how to play the game, because nobody knows even how to play it. It's interesting. So nobody knows how to play. So if you want to know how to play Moon, you're going to want to participate in the testnet tomorrow. So I'm definitely going to try and learn how to play the game. That's how you win, is the testnet. I messed up on the daily because I didn't participate in the testnet, so I didn't know how to play. So I never got into the daily. So I do think that's going to bring some sell pressure though. 50% is going to mine banker, so there's going to be a lot of new banker minted, but that'll bring the rate closer to being, the next level. So we'll see. Pyra, I got a long way to go, but good thing is that this is the more risky thing that I'm in. So this has to get to 50,000 before I'm even. And that can happen in a few months. But after that, it's all free, so that's what it's all about. Getting in is, whenever you get in, you're gonna have to wait. It's about time and waiting. You can't just, jump in something and make profit. You gotta be in it for a while. That's how you win. So you get into things that are going to last a while. When you see something, you got to ask yourself, is this going to be around in 3 months? If you can't say yes to that, then you shouldn't mess with it. That's the new law. Ask yourself, do you think this is going to be around for 3 more months? And whenever you're in that thing, if you say no, get out of it. Or if it's in the beginning, don't get into it. So that brings me to Moolah. So I've been mining Moolah fairly hard. I'm up to 11 million wagered. Now this is one thing that I'm not saying this is a guaranteed winner, but if it is a winner, I'm gonna do very, very well. Because I understand how to play and how it works. I've talked to this developer over the phone. So I've gotten fairly an advantage of knowing how it works. So I'll try and break it down real quick. And then I'll get to the amazing news that we got for you. So the only way that you can get any of these dividends is you have to wager. You can't go on Upstake and buy some UpDC and stake it. But what you can do starting yesterday is you can wager it and mine UpDC. So that makes people wager more. So there's a wager rate, and this rate is based on how many people are wagering with UpDC, how many people are betting with it. So the more people that are betting with UpDC, the more goes into this mining pool. If nobody's wagering up DC, there's no up DC in the mining pool, so the wager rate is going to be high. But being that now that they can wager with it and mine, they're more incentivized to mine with it now. So the rate is low as fuck today. So I wager 681,000 and I'm gonna get 8,000. Now, the good thing about this is it doesn't really dilute. The way the mining works is it doesn't really dilute, because once you've been mining in the low rates, because you have to mine every day if you want to get this average. Because if you don't, you might land on a bad day and mine when it was 846 per one. Or you can mine on a good day when it's 100 for one. So you got to do it every day, like, to get this average. And that's why I haven't ROI yet, because I didn't wager every day. If I would have wagered every day in the beta, I would have paid this much. But I didn't. So some days I hit here. I might have hit 2 bad days in a row, you know. So I'm up to 48,000. It's going to give me 7,000. This is a good div pool for Moolah so far. I think the first one was like $1 million something. Then it got to maybe 500. And it's been trending down, of course. But I think if it can do these for me, if it can do this every day, that's good. And it'll survive and it'll get some legs. So I'm placing a bet on it. Now we got some good news here. So yesterday I was on the phone with the lead guy from Moolah, and he wants to partner with Toucanaire. So what he has proposed is that a percentage of the dividends will go to buy into Toucanaire, and those will be locked up just like the seed wallet, and can only sell if they sell. 100% of that sale goes to the token holders, but they will collect dividends from the account, and the dividends will go back to their reward pool. So I think that's a very great idea. I think that Moolah's community should be cool with that, because they're going to get constant promotion from me, because I'm going to talk about it, because it's going to be going to Toucanaire, and that's going to obviously be my main focus. So that even gave me an even grander idea, where in order for me to partner, I have to vet you. I can have a group of people vet the person, maybe show their identity, so that only partners with Toucanaire are not anonymous and you know who they are, and just trustworthy. So this is an interesting step for the Toucanaire journey. I think it's gonna be fun. I mean, I'm not promising that niggas gonna get rich, but it's definitely going to be an interesting experiment. But that's about it. That's what I want to talk about. Just update you guys over the weekend. I'm probably gonna be able to do videos more often on the weekdays. So it might be a little quiet on the weekends, because when I go 2 days without uploading, people are like, when are you gonna make a video? So if I go a weekend without uploading, that'd be why. But I definitely want to talk about Moon and this Moolah bet update, and just explain the dividends a little bit more. Learning as I'm going along, you know. Yeah, that's it. Peace.